Did you know 50% of people in America play video games? Your kids probably do it. You may have friends who do it too. And now a new campaign is highlighting the great reasons to play video games. The man behind it is Stanley Pierre-Louis, the president and CEO of Entertainment Software Association. He joins us here in today's sponsored segment. Stanley, thanks for talking with us this morning. What's this new campaign?
Thank you so much. We're excited to launch Game Generation because it's an opportunity to celebrate video games. Right now, people play video games because it's challenging and it's fun. But what you're finding is that it also builds other things that are really important to us as a society. First of all, playing video games gives you a sense of community. 65% of people who play video games play together with people either online or in person. It's also a really inclusive activity. Just as many people over 50 play as those under 18, and 46% of gamers are women. And we're also finding that video games play an important role in other aspects of life, whether it's medical training or the educational field. Really, gamification is everywhere, and we wanted to make sure we celebrated that, and that's what Game Generation is all about.
You know, as you kind of go through all those people that are playing video games, I think back to myself as a kid growing up. I remember playing Madden 95. I had one of my buddies, my friends down the street. We'd always get together every day during the summer playing that football game. Do you have a favorite? Do you have one you love?
Well, I have a 13-year-old, so we do a lot of Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. And I will say I started off in winning ways, and now that he's gotten a little bit older, it's been tougher to beat him. But I really enjoy playing with my son.
Yeah, no kidding. That's one of those things where the kids are better than we are at this kind of thing, you know?
And that's what's great is that video games provide kids not only the opportunity to play something fun, but give them a reason to learn more, because the more kids play, the more they want to learn about what's going on. And that's why 73% of parents find that playing video games helps in their children's educational development.
So how does that work?
Well, the more kids play, the more they want to learn about what's going on in the game. And they get interested not only in the sciences and STEM fields, but also in storytelling. And in fact, girls who play video games are 3 times as likely to get a college degree in STEM. So it's really fueling the next generation into all kinds of fields.
Well, that's amazing. You know, and I feel like that's one of those things that you want, every parent wants all of your kids to be able to have those type of skills. I think a lot of people, they get nervous though, because video games have traditionally got a bad rap. But the campaign here that you're talking about is helping us understand, at least giving us that other side of things where people can learn, as you mentioned, the kids and their development and being able to get a lot of positives out of these video games.
That's exactly right. If you spent the weekend watching your favorite program episode by episode, people would think that's great. And yet they have a different view when you play a video game to get to the next level every weekend. And what we want to say is let's celebrate that, because when you're playing that video game, it's not a passive activity. You're not only playing with others and getting that sense of community, you're also building perseverance, you're building empathy. And in fact, there have been studies done, including by Brigham Young, where they show that people who played games together actually work better together. And so games have this positive impact that connect us, but also improve our lives.
Yeah, so we're looking kind of forward to see how that whole thing plays out. Of course, you get talking this morning with Stanley Pierre-Louis. He's the president of the Entertainment Software Association. If you want to find out more information, how do we find the Game Generation campaign there, Stanley?
If you go to gamegeneration.org, you can get updates from us, you can sign up for our mailing list, but most importantly, you can learn how to share your story either on our platform or yours, because the fans of the video games are going to tell the story best.
That they will. Talking this morning with Stanley here. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you.